Okay, so forgive the phone. It's going to be like this for a while until you guys start paying me some money. But this, don't cut this out when you're doing this job because the fuel filler actually goes through here. You can see that just there, right there. It's going in there, and that's it going there. So if you start grinding that out, you're going to chop through the filler of your of your thing. So yeah, don't do that. That also tells me that my firewall, fuel stuff kind of starts behind this line here. So that tells me that when I put my firewall in, it'll be along this line, going up to here, kind of following that window line around about there. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Also, obviously I've started chopping that piece that's in the center of the camera there. That's all coming out now. You can see, obviously I've chopped the main body of it out, but I've got some bits left on the edge there. Now I've got to be careful what I take out, that make sure that it's not affecting the structure of the car. I mean, in theory it can a little bit, because I am putting a roll cage in here, and that is exactly where it's going to go. We're going to have a roll cage. It's not going to be mounted down there. You don't have to do that. We're going to mount it basically on here. I'll show you in a minute. So it's going to obviously have some cross beams, coming from here down to here, that will account for the stiffness, if any, that I've removed. But this is chunky, thicker piece of steel. You can see that here. You can see there's two pieces of steel, and you can see just about in there, you can see where that thicker piece of steel finishes, right in the center of the camera there, and where it's obviously spot welded onto some of this stuff. So I'm leaving that in. That's obviously structural stuff. And I'm basically going to start the roll cage here. This will be where the foot of the roll cage is there. I'm going to have a quick look at the FD Pro-Am rule book, but I'll probably be cutting a piece of metal that's the same profile as what you're looking at right there. Like a box, welding it in, and that is where the tube will come, nice and tight to the profile of the car, across there, and down, and we'll do the same on the other side. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to cut this bit out on the other side. Yeah, and I'm going to finish taking the nasties out of here. I'm actually going to leave these little brace pieces in here. I don't really see any need to take them out. But yeah, just tidy this stuff up basically, and you can see where I've opted for the to drill out the spot welds along here. I think that seems like a pretty good method for this particular piece. Obviously a lot of these spot welds, you can't get access to them until you've like these here, you can't get access to them until you've grinded it out, so you have to use a method, you have to use a bit of both. But yeah, that's the plan. So I'm going to do the same for the other side.